all that is, ever has been, and ever, ever, ever shall be. And welcome to the 5D timeline. Yeah. So, if you're anything like me, and I really believe it's part of the new wave, the key, I call you in my book, The Infinite Human, the key builders of, co-creators of the infinite new 5D Earth. You are getting massive downloads because the sun is incredible. It's activating and correcting all of our inorganic, inverted architecture codes inside of us, and correcting it and realigning our DNA from its carbon-based two-stranded DNA to the Krystala aligned 12-stranded diamond, double diamond DNA. So that's all. And it takes a lot out of you. It really does. Especially those of us that really want to get there. And you know, I usually stay out in the sun like 5 or 6 hours, but the other day I was just out for a half an hour and I went back and slept for another 6. So lots of stuff going on. We're in a new harmonic universe, as I've talked about, and I'm going to be writing a newsletter about this. So if you're not part of the Infinite Human family, www.infinitehuman.com, sign up. I'll be sending out a newsletter and a blog, and I'll have actual pictures of the new architecture, the old architecture that we've been operating from inside of ourselves, which is why we've been so confused, so fragmented, so cut off from divine infinite source, and then our true mother and father, God, and our herogamic union of Christos, Sophia, inside of us. So I'm going to explain that all in great detail so you can, you know, meditate and think about it, because it's hard sometimes when you just hear a video. But I will also be going on a talk show with the Missing Link, Jesse Howe, the 23rd, Saturday. So please stay tuned to my channel, and I'll be uploading that, and also, you know, Facebook and all that social media. The point is, though, I really want to say, first of all, it's really key. Okay, take your time and pace yourself as you acclimate to these higher frequencies in your body and in your life. But you really want to, because the truth is, if you are not getting on the 5D timeline and you're still operating from 3D Earth without knowing what the heck is going on, you're creating karma, okay? And you're not going anywhere. All those timelines, you know, it's collapsed. It's really, people are building a future, and it's kind of like the Hopi prophecy. They talked about the two lines, the two-hearted people whose timeline ends and goes nowhere, and then the one-hearted people who take the spiritual path. But nowadays it's really, really easy. In fact, everyone, even the people that have been leading, and I call them now Mr. T. You know, I always said, don't make anybody your savior, not a POTUS, no one outside of yourself. And that, of course, holds true for 5D timeline, because it's all about connecting to infinite source within you, which is what my book, The Infinite Human, is about. But these people who are moving into positions of power are going to have to align in order to succeed, in order to stay even in form. And you know, if you look at the old 3D, those who are aligned to the old 3D timelines, they are dissipating, crumbling. They're like roaches who have, you know, had raid, and they're just like dying. You know, I saw a video of our Papa La Papa the other night, and he could barely speak English. I knew he speaks English well, but you know, they're just, their facades are breaking down because they can no longer survive in these high frequencies and in this new harmonic polarity. All right, but you also have to stay attuned, because I've seen some people who are still, you know, they're so glad they understand that, you know, the Archangel Michael or the Metatron, you know, is a reverse polarity. And the truth is, it was. But now that is, we're in another harmonic universe, and that has, because of those great souls, those great entities, energies have been resurrected. So stay current, all right? Stay current on everything's happening so much. This is a time that is millions upon millions of years have all culminated in where we're at right now. So it's huge. But as part of that, I know it's very confusing and bewildering, and many of us are just dealing with our bodies, you know, trying to keep them, you know, together and transmute them. But I've also now been called to start giving birth to the Infinite Human School for the visionaries of the New Consciousness Renaissance. And I've been working on that, you know, in between just, you know, being out of my body and working on myself in the higher densities. But it's to offer support for those who want it, who need it, who feel called to. And, you know, it's developmental, so I talk about it in great detail on my website, on my newsletter that will be going out. So please join infinitehuman.com, and it'll be also be available on my blog. And I talk about the first, you know, the layers, the levels that we are all going through, and the Infinite Human School will be there to create the leaders. All right, so it's a self-extinguishing program that will hopefully extinguish in us all being mentors, you know, and helping the rest of the people, leaders who create leaders, and that's the whole purpose. So that's a lot I just said. I think that's enough to sit with and think about. And happy, you know, ascending, because it's great. I keep saying the first will be last and the last will be first. So those who have been trying to, you know, do their dirty business will no longer be able to. So it's going to be really interesting. And you the faithful, you the steadfast, you for eons who have been, you know, just struggling because you've been so attacked. And let me just say right now, some of the most evolved souls are the most traumatized. Some of the most evolved souls are the most traumatized. So it's not the old game of, oh, I look so great, oh, I'm so beautiful, oh, everything's great for me. You know, those are the people who are not doing the work. It's those who are doing the work and who have been doing the work all these eons, even though they've received probably no whatsoever support, no appreciation, no gratitude, no nothing. It's your time. It's your time. So it's going to be exciting. Anyway, hope to see you soon, and please join my, I'm also having a forum, infinitehuman.com, and get the book, The Infinite Human. It's required text for all the courses of the Infinite Human School. Ciao.